Today guys on Beer Geek Nation, we are looking at a brand new year-round release from Sam Adams. This is the Rebel IPA, coming in at 6.5% alcohol by volume. It's a West Coast style IPA featuring Cascade, Simcoe, Centennial, Chinook, and Amarillo hops. So of course, those classic West Coast hops. This one is all two-row and a bit of caramel 60, and I was a bit alarmed by that, and I'm sure you West Coast guys would be too if you heard that caramel 60 was going into your IPAs. There's a little bit of controversy surrounding this beer. There was a little bit of dust up between Lagunitas and Sam Adams. Lagunitas saying they're trying to move in on their IPA market. You know, think of it what you will. I'm here to talk about the beer, so let me just do that. Get into a glass so you guys know how it smells, tastes, and give me the final verdict on the Sam Adams Rebel IPA. All right, guys, the aroma on the Rebel IPA. Yeah, it's exactly what you would expect. Grapefruit, pine, citrus, and a big, dry, biscuity malt backbone to it. Yeah, pretty traditional. All right, guys, so the taste on the Sam Adams Rebel IPA. Cheers. Yep, big blast of hops of bitterness right at the front of the tongue. Grapefruit, pine, more citrus fruit, a little bit of lemon peel, big dry malt, kind of a generic malt, crackery, biscuity flavor to kind of accentuate the hops, and it definitely does that. Super dry finish. Again, exactly what you would expect in a West Coast IPA. In the finish, I'm getting more grapefruit, little pininess. But again, if you've had a West Coast IPA, I think you've had this beer, and they nailed it if that's what they were going for. All right, guys, so the final verdict on the Sam Adams Rebel IPA, 6.5%, available now, again, year-round, guys. This one is gonna get a B for me. They went for a West Coast IPA, and they pretty much hit it spot on. You know, it's got the grapefruit, the citrus, the dry finish, everything there. It doesn't do anything special, and I think that's really what's holding it back a little bit for me. I've had this on draft a bunch, and I actually like it a lot better on draft. I think the hops kind of popped more. The hops seem a little bit subdued in this bottle, and it's a fairly fresh bottle, so if you can get it on draft, I would definitely say I would recommend it. For us guys on the East Coast who can't get real fresh West Coast IPAs, this is pretty cool because it is, like I said, I've had it on draft and it's actually really, really nice on draft. So, you know, check it out. Let me know what you guys think. Again, it is a West Coast IPA. If you guys think they made this beer to kind of cut into some of the real West Coast IPAs, let me know in the comments section below. And remember, folks, life's too short. Drink amazing beers. Cheers.